Hello, Radio Geeks. The Power of Beanskull event is here. It includes 5 different costumes you can purchase, all based off He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and also has a 5-day limited time event, which we are going to jump into now. Now, if you played the Hatsune Miku event, it's basically the same concept. There are 2 different kind of artifacts around the maps. There is He-Man's Power Sword, as well as Skeletor's Havoc Staff. So you just pick those up as you're running along, and you earn credits to unlock some of the rewards. Now, unlike the Hatsune Miku event, this is only happening in Squad Show. For Hatsune, you could do it in solo and duos as well, but this event has replaced Squad Show for the next 5 days. Squad Show is the same otherwise. There's no real difference except that you'll see the swords and staff peppered throughout the stage. And it does seem like DoorDash is constantly the first event in the Power of Beanskull event. Now, if you're not familiar with He-Man, shame on you. No, I'm kidding, but I actually grew up, I love He-Man, so I'm super excited by the event and the skins, which I will actually show you what the skins look like at the end of this video. But you can see some Havoc staffs there. There's a Power Sword as well. So basically, the Prince of Eternia, the plot of He-Man, the Prince of Eternia wields a Power Sword that when he holds over his head and declares, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power, he transforms into the super strong He-Man. The villain of the franchise is Skeletor, who is a bone-faced, blue-skinned, basically a sorcerer. In some versions of the mythology, he is He-Man's uncle, though that was not in the original version that the costumes that have been released are, they all come from the classic 80s cartoon. But there have been a few different versions of He-Man now. My favorite probably was the version released in the 2000s. There's no way we're qualifying when there's only 2 people in my squad. Yeah, we're already eliminated. Not our fault when we just did not have a full squad. The game should never actually do this. There is no sense in creating a 2-person squad. You could break up one of the 4-person squads. So at the end here, you'll see that I earned a few of the items needed. The Power Sword and Havoc Staff. But not very many, and we're obviously going to jump into another game. That was not anywhere near enough. If you're familiar with Doctor Who, the bottom of my outfit is one of the costumes of one of the Doctors from that. I think it's the 14th Doctor that I'm currently wearing the bottom of. I'm not sure. I'm not a big Whovian, I think they're called. I've never watched it, so it's not like I have anything against it. So I only have a very, very small amount of knowledge about Doctor Who. I did watch the first season or 2 of Torchwood, though, a spin-off of Doctor Who, and I enjoyed that. So I'm sure it's something that I would enjoy if I started watching, but I'm not a big TV person, so I just never even bothered trying to get around to it. So as you can see, we're starting with DoorDash once again. So I'm totally backing out if I'm in the 2-person squad again. I'm sorry to the other person, but I'm not, thankfully this is a brief event, but it is exactly 0 fun. Okay, we've got, it looks like no, it's a full squad. I saw 3 of the Fall Guys' face there. Okay, so at least we have a chance now. So you can see a sword floating right in front of the door there. But playing this, I'm not actually focused on collecting the items like I am normal, or like I would be if I weren't streaming. I am just trying to actually win And the bad thing about these collecting... Oh, there's a Havoc staff, but I missed it. The bad thing about this event is sometimes your team, and I'll admit I'm guilty of this as well, isn't actually trying to reach the finish line. They're trying to collect all the stuff. So that can result in eliminations as well. Ooh, So, oh, looks like I'm in front for my squad. No, there's someone in front of me. Okay. So, unless the other two are far back, we should be good to qualify. One of them is far back. The other, I believe he just dropped down, so maybe we should be good. No, he's running around collecting stuff. So, that's the nature of this particular event. Now, we can actually see what they're collecting. When you're watching other players, it does not show the power swords and Havoc staffs on their screen, which kind of sucks. So if it looks like the person is just running around randomly, they might be, but then again, they might just be collecting an item. So me and one other teammate did well enough that we were able to qualify. Yes, the third teammate also qualified, but when he did, it didn't even change our position. It's possible that we might have needed his points as well. I'm not. I wasn't paying attention to the scores. I don't really know for sure about that. The whirligig. The last few days, there has been an issue with Fall Guys where some people cannot cross the finish line. I've never had it happen to myself, but after I've qualified and I'm watching other players, I've seen them try and fail to get across the finish line. It's like there's an invisible force pushing them back. Unfortunately, I've seen it happen twice to my partners. One time, my partner just kept trying and eventually was able to cross the finish line. But the first time it happened, it resulted in my squad's elimination because, whoa, I wasn't prepared to jump because I didn't expect to get knocked way over there. But it resulted in my squad's elimination because he just could not cross the finish line. So I'm not happy with how this is going. For a second, it was looking good. And it is not looking... My performance is not looking good. I see there's one person ahead of us. I did just pass one teammate. I'm not sure where the other one is. But I should definitely see him if he was in front of me, so he must be further back as well. Oh, that was a nice hit. Okay, we're not going to try that again. One thing I do like about this event, though, is that lately Fall Guys has really reduced the variety in its events, which I hate. And the Power of Beanskull event is actually returning some variants that we haven't seen in a while. Oh, I'm the only one who's currently finished. Okay, so there's two. We're watching Animus Trainee here, and I saw one in front of him. Okay, there's the other one. But they're just not doing well at all. Probably focused on collecting the swords and staff. One of our teammates is about to finish. The other Animus Trainee just got set flying again. So I think we're done for. One person qualified, and it didn't even change what position we were in. Oh, yeah. The team in front of us is 24 points ahead. We can't get 24 points. So I'm going to go ahead and play one more time, and then I will show you the skins, as well as exactly what the rewards for this week's event are. There are a few skins that I wish they had released, but the ones they released make perfect sense. So I'm happy overall. In fact, I'm thrilled with what they've done. But there are some cool characters I would have liked to have seen. Evil Lyn, for sure. I'm Men-at-Arms, I kind of feel like should be on here as well. I wouldn't mind a Triclops skin. Not a major character, but he was, for whatever reason, my favorite. So I would love one of him. Trapjaw would be cool. Beastman would be okay. I mean, it would be a nice skin, but I don't see it being as cool as a lot of the other ones. And, man, I hope they eventually do She-Ra as well. I need a Shadow Weaver and Hordak costume, as well as She-Ra, Bo, and I guess Glimmer. Alright, come on, we only need one more person. Give me someone so we can start this round. This event is super fun. Honestly, with this being the first event, I wish I had just decided the last game was the last one for today and went ahead and started showing you some of the items and stuff. Nothing but Havoc staffs there at the end. Fall Guys, you being evil and showing favoritism towards Skeletor. So we got a full squad again, but for some reason one of our teammates just stood there when the timer started. Not sure how I missed that sword, but I did. Okay. Alright, first for my squad, still not even in the top 7. And, okay, he is going towards the finish line. I thought he was going to stop and go back for items. So you can see Sally from Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare Before Christmas was running around grabbing the Havoc staffs. But, alright, yeah, there was no point in even playing this. I'm not even sure if I collected any items, honestly. But like I said, because of this particular event, that's how it goes. People are running around collecting stuff. Okay, I did collect some things. Alright, let's go look at what the rewards are. And then I will actually show you each of the skins. Alright, so for the Power of Beanskull, you can see I've already collected 3 of them. I've got the I Have the Power nickname, 200 kudos, as well as the Power of Grayskull nameplate, which looks super, super cool. The other 2 items I don't have. There is the pattern here. They call it the Alpha and Omega. And then there is the Prince of Eternia wig. I really wish that they had also released Adam's pink vest. That would have looked super, super cool. And then in addition to those, over in the store, there's 3 bundles you can get. You can buy them separately. There's He-Man here and Teela. Or you can also just buy one half of it if you want. But like, why would you pay $700 for the top half and not just pay the extra $100 for the bottom half? Or why would you buy the bottom half but not the top half? Whatever. I don't know. People do weird things. So that is the Teela outfit. Here's He-Man. Kind of showing you what my costume would look like with only one half of each. And then the bundle also comes with a He-Man and Teela nameplate, as well as 2 nicknames. The Power of Grayskull and Interesting But Silly. So the next bundle is Skeletor Stash. It has Skeletor in it, of course. That's what he looks like. If I only had the top half, that's what he'd look like with the Doctor's bottom. And that's what I'd look like with the... And now that actually does look cool. I can see buying the bottom half. Now, I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't buy both, but that's a cool bottom half. A lot of times the bottoms just aren't super interesting. There's also Skeletor's Cackle. I like that. And I have the Power victory emote. Sadly, you can't see those unless you've got it equipped and actually win. So that sucks. I'd like to see that. But it kind of looks like he's holding the power sword there. I'm guessing he's... I hope for food! And then, of course, there's Skeletor. He also comes with I Am Not Nice as a nickname and his Skeletor Scoundrel banner. And then rounding out the group is the Magic Maulers bundle, which includes Orko, who floats. I don't think I have any skins where the bottom is floaty. I've seen some. Slimer does not have legs, but I don't own any. But there's what... Okay, that does not look very good. That looks weird. Looks kind of cool with that outfit. And then they also come with nicknames and faceplates. There's the Orko plate, as well as a muddled magician, and Never Courageous, that describes Cringer, aka Battle Cat. There's his nameplate. Alright, everyone, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're as excited for the He-Man stuff as I am. I don't have them yet, but I fully intend to get each of these skins. That's actually a super cool look for Battle Cat. The way that they, I don't know, are able to get him to run on two legs while not making him look weird. I really like that. So anyway, leave a comment below and like and subscribe this video, everyone. I hope you enjoy. I'm Robbie O'Leaf, and by the power of Grayskull, I am Robbie O'Leavy.